used to wonder how hard it is to study abroad in the US when everyone around me always had opinions on studying in a foreign country. Hi, I'm Alice, and this is the story of a student who spent a gap year, a year at university in Vietnam, and finally chose to study abroad in the US. It was me. It was a hard journey, but I made it happen. Since I was a kid, I have dreamed of exploring the big outside world to learn many new things and meet great friends. Especially, I found myself more and more interested in studying abroad when I watched English movies and television shows. I think it was the idea of immersing myself in a new culture that intrigues me the most. However, I was also aware of some opinions around this. For example, it is very expensive to study abroad. Besides the tuition fee, we have to care about the housing, the food, and the stationeries too. So there is a viable option though. It is scholarship. However, I was not very good at my school projects or activities back then. Therefore, building my scholarship background was a little bit challenging. However, after graduating high school, I still felt a little bit uncertain about my future. Therefore, I decided to take a gap year, and during that time, I tried to improve myself step by step. For example, I improved my English listening skill by watching YouTube channels that I liked and progressing from reading subtitles to understanding without them. I also learned new skills like video editing, graphic design, and even picked up a new language. Moreover, I still needed to step out of my comfort zone more, so I enrolled in a university in Vietnam for a year to gain more confidence and experience. Studying in the creative field helped me learn a lot from my peers, and from there I built my own voice. I remember I started to participate in a lot more activities and develop a clearer vision for my future. In addition, I also found out different options about studying abroad thanks to the internet, which is one of the greatest resources to research. Like in the US, there are a public and private school, right? So, while there are more scholarships in private school, the tuition fee in public school is cheaper. And there is also the option of studying 2 years in a college and then 2 years in a university, which allows us to save more money because usually 1 unit price in colleges is cheaper than in universities. I think it is an essential condition to consider whether you should study in a college or a university in the US. For me, I use this as a guide to find a suitable college first and then decide on my major. Other factors you should consider is the living cost and the weather condition in the state. Like, because the weather varies, so I decided to go for California because its weather condition is closest to my home country, which is sunny all day in the summer and cool in the winter. As for the housing, you should consider the proximity to school if you don't have a car and a travel license yet, because public transport can be a great alternative. You can track your trips and time through your bus app in your area. Like when I got here, I always use the official transit app called LA Transit to go to school. Once the necessary things were done, the only 2 things left that I have to worry about were my visa interview and packing to go. I will make another video to address the complete process of applying for a visa and how to get ready for your interview. So stay tuned for that. My journey to study abroad was filled with challenges, but I did it. So I want to encourage all of you to pursue your dream despite the obstacle. You can use all the available resources you have or seek support from your family and friends, and more importantly, take each step with courage and determination. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it provides some valuable insight and encouragement for your own journey. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. See you in the next video.